Sofa 3.4 brings a ton of new features, and I'm going to get into them right away. So the first thing is shared lists. And what this means is you can now share and collaborate on lists with your friends and family. So if we look at your list here, the easiest way to tell if a list is currently shared is a shared list now has this nice little person icon to the right of the image. And if I tap on one of those, I can see that this is now a shared list, because at the top right here, you'll see a little check mark next to the person icon. If I tap on this icon here, I can see who the list is shared with, and I can manage all the permissions. I can add more people, I can remove people. That's really if you're the list owner. You can be invited to lists by other people, which is really nice. And again, all that stuff can be managed from here, and you can very easily manage if it's something view only, if you want people to be able to make changes. And if you want, you can stop sharing the list as well, if you wanted to. Hey, future me here. I'm just jumping in to give a little context around shared list. So shared list is going to be shipping as a beta feature. And the reason for this is, while I've been doing a beta group, it's been a small group and they've been able to test things out. There's still a few edge cases that are maybe not as smooth as they need to be. And really the best way to iron those things out is to have many more people using this feature and to be able to provide feedback as they're doing that. So the beta is going to be opt-in. You're going to be able to do it if you want. If you don't want to do it, you can ignore it. And I will very greatly appreciate any feedback you share, the good, the bad, the ugly, so that we can make this feature a lot better. So continuing on to the video. The next thing is shortcuts, and this is more for the nerdier folks in the crowd. And what shortcuts does is it now allows you to get access to all the data that you have in Sofa and do a bunch of very cool things with it. I'm gonna do a separate video that goes very deep on shortcuts, but for now I'll just show you some of the highlights. One thing you can do is you can open a very specific list, and you can choose which list. You can search for a specific list there. And this will essentially open that specific list that you're trying to open. You can also query your data and create very complex filters and sorting options to get the exact set of data that you want out of Sofa. So if we look at something like this, this will show me a random movie from my database. And this looks through all the movies that I have, and it picks a random one, and then essentially just shows me the cover. And what's nice about this, if we actually look into this shortcut, is we have the ability to choose the specific item type or data type associated with that item. And we can also do search by title. So if you're looking for a certain word in the title, you can do that. You can search by the date that it was added, date that it was edited, or even the contents of a sticky note that is attached to that item. And you get all this same power and control with your list and your activity items as well. So like I said, I'm gonna go deeper on shortcuts in another video. This is just a high-level overview of the types of things you can do. Now, shared lists and shortcuts are available for everyone. They are completely free. This next one is only available to people who have subscribed to Super Sofa, but I think this one's worth it. So now when you look at a movie or TV show within the app, it'll tell you where you can stream it. This has been one of the more annoying workflows in Sofa, where you add a bunch of stuff to your list and then it's time to watch it, and you have to do a lot more work to figure out which service it's actually on. So now all of that is baked in, and you can very easily see which streaming service that you have access to here, which is pretty great. So enjoy that. And the last thing is lock screen widgets. So if we look at this, and we customize. Similar to widgets that you would put on your home screen, you can now put them on your lock screen. So what's nice about this is you can choose between lists or the shelf. And you can see this is the shelf here. We have the shelf up here, and it gives you the count in certain areas as well. So if you tap on this, you can see the list that you can choose. These are all of your lists. And you can scroll through this and find the specific one. You can search for whatever you want. I'm going to choose that one there. And if you wanted to see all the lock screen widgets available, you can just scroll down to sofa and see which ones are there. So like I said, it's list and the shelf. So that's everything that's new in Sofa 3.4. This is a very big update that brings a bunch of features that I've been really wanting to get to for a long time. I hope you're as excited as I am to start using these, and I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments on some of these new features and how you plan to use them. So thank you for your time, and I'll see you soon. Bye.